the sideline.
Plan is Kobe.
Here's the Everly and Harden. They're the backcourt. Mode at the small forward position. Now here's Harden. Ariza no longer. Ariza almost exclusively a perimeter player on the offense last year. New scheme, Greg, new teammates, big adjustment.
Yeah, the Rockets having Dwight Howard camping out in the lane. Not much room to operate inside for Ariza.
But they do like his defense, and we know he can hit the three. It's a pretty valuable commodity for him. Ariza with another miss. Rockets on defense. It's a three-point game. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
You know, you talk about Trevor Ariza last season. I mean, his field goal percentage dipped to 40. Mostly because he only took threes, or so it appeared. It's hard to be efficient if you're only shooting threes.
Now Clarkson. James Harden missing on the three. And again, Kobe Bryant for three. Kobe's got 9.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
To stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion.
You guys, when you think about Trevor Ariza, he was signed by Houston last year to play defense. And did he deliver on that end? He was usually matched up against the opponent's best wing scorer, and he had the highest steals average of his career, almost 2 a game. Add to that, he is a knockdown shooter from beyond the arc.
Just 4 to shoot. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Ariza's got his first 3 points of the game.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
And Beverly kicks to Ariza.
Slot down. Slot down. Slot down, Trevor.
Hibbert against Howard.
No more
and
points.
There's the pass to Beverly.
No more points.
And another 3 for Houston.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. The 3 from Bryant. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters. But if they even approximate that, watch out.
Well, Special K, so many records for Kobe, but one he set last season was most misses all time from the floor.
You know, he passed the great Hondo, John Havlicek, for that title. I'm sure John doesn't mind having him pass him up for that one.
Old Buckeye, you're right.
That's right, most misses. But you look at the players on that list, who's who of NBA stars.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And, you know, there's all this talk about Kobe now being the leader of missed shots, having that record. But listen, the guys that are in the top 5 of that list, all Hall of Fame players. So you don't miss a lot of shots unless your team trusts you to take them, and you're pretty good.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for the Rockets. Stolen by Clarkson. Now the Lakers on the break. From deep. And again, Kobe Bryant. Kobe's got 21.
Hey, guys, a fine. I take any of the top guys on that list over someone who's afraid to shoot the ball when their number's called. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
That drops.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D shell shock.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And the shot is good. Russell's got his first points in this one.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better. You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Bryant passes to Clarkson. Back to Kobe. All alone. And again, it's the Lakers.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Here's Howard, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. They did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
And it's slammed in by Ariza.
Oh, I got a B- on 3.
59 seconds left in the first quarter.
That's just.
Bryant with it. He's got 29 points. Rebounded by Howard. Rockets trail by 16. Beverly with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Ariza has the open look. And another three for Houston.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Bryant gets it to go.
And a gutsy shot to come right back at him with the three of his own.
Well, we've seen it before. He doesn't have any problem trading shots with anybody.
Harden. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Hibbert with a screen on Ariza. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. And that one's good.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but he's...
Basketball, this is my passion, you know, on the court, it's my sanctuary. You know, I want to have fun. The reason I play is to win championships. I take this game very serious.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship. He's been in the finals, and this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
That's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's after.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, Terry is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Moniunas. Then it's Corey Brewer. And it's Capella in at the center. Outside, Kobe puts up a three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
Again, the Lakers.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scores of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. Offensively, he wants them to work the ball around. He stressed the need to find good shots, not quick shots. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
And Kobe Bean Bryant, the only 30,000-point scorer to go along with 6,000 assists. You know, LeBron might be the next in line to join Kobe in that category.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one.
And for Kobe, people have always joked that he's a ball hog and only looks to score. Well, he's the only guy in the history of the league right now with 30,000 points to go along with 6,000 assists. So obviously gifted as a playmaker as well. Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
The Rockets were terrific on the road last season, Clark. Tied for second with the Clippers for the most road wins in the league.
26-15, although if you want to get picky about it, they had one of those wins in Mexico City, so maybe 25.5 road wins for them.
Hibbert with the screen. On deep. Rebounded by Capella. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And I do remember that Mexico City game last year for the Rockets. A huge turnout for them. It felt like they were the crowd favorites. Still, you can't take anything away from their road performances last season.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Terry dishes to Brewer. To the left wing. McDaniels kicks to Brewer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get the rebound.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
And, you know, you think about the Rockets, as you mentioned. I mean, one reason they were so good on the road is their offense didn't miss a beat when they left Houston. When you can get to the line as much as they did, you remain consistent on the road.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
For 3, Kobe. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Moniunas passes to Capella. There's a screen by Moniunas. Down low, it's stolen by Randall. Bryant dishes to Clarkson. Shoots it. Kobe Bryant again. Bryant's got 54 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
There's a screen. Moniunas kicks to Brewer. Here's Terry. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
And, Clark, I'd like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from the perimeter. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And he gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from behind.
32 seconds left now here in the second. Capella with the bucket.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Terry outside. Here's Brewer. Plays it up and banks it in. Brewer's got 8 points. 5 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. For three, Kobe. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. And through one half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Your Lakers.
Welcome, everyone. We'll be taking a look back at what the Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. They went to work early at both ends of the floor, going on a 9-0 run to jump out in front. And they ended their mad dash in the first quarter with a formidable 18-point lead. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of the basketball.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. When you think of James Harden, you don't think much about his athleticism. His strength, though, is exceptional for his position.
Yeah, I think that's his greatest attribute. His ball handling's good, but it's his strength. He's able to run through contact.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Beverly. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Beverly's got 5.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And guys, Patrick Beverly, a perfect fit for the Rockets alongside James Harden. You know, Beverly is in that complementary role as a 3 and D guy. And remember, also, even though he's the point guard, he doesn't need the ball to be effective. He's good at just spotting up for threes, and he's a hounding on-ball defender.
And Beverly plucked out of Europe by the Rockets. Clark, he signed a new contract this past offseason.
And a nice value for the Rockets, Kevin. I mean, he's a player whose impact on the game really transcends the stat sheet. That's often the case for those guys that are all defense caliber players.
And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night, first game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg, 14 minutes in. And the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the Summer League, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of
And another 3 for the Lakers.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
That is good.
And, you know, going back to Randall's rookie year, his troubles really started during medical checkups before the draft. They found a foot injury dating back to high school. The fifth metatarsal had been broken, which may be why he fell a few spots in the draft.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And talking about Randall's rookie injuries, the Lakers were going to let him play through the foot. But once he broke the leg, they did season-ending surgery on the foot as well. Hopefully, now he can just stay healthy and get to play the game he loves.
There's the bucket. Good.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Here's Harden on the wing. Launches it. The Lakers with the rebound. Hibbert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kobe attacking. 2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Beasley with a clean look. Here's Howard, and he jams it with authority.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Kobe kicks to Randall. Here's Clarkson. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Clarkson's got 7 points.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good.
Hold on, I got it, dude. Because I got to get fouled.
Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Ariza. The half-court bomb falls off target.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That'll be his second foul of the game. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Capella's checked in. Brown, good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Here's Harden. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
He's about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up there.
No.
The Rockets have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Brewer is checked in for the Rockets. Terry comes in for Patrick.
I got to, guys. I'm sorry.
Beverly. Harden. The Rockets again can't hit.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Randall passes to Bryant.
Rockets foul call.
Putting you in.
Let's go. There we go. It's 8. It's still at 81 points.
Guys, I'm not sure there's a better star player who's a better fit for his team's philosophy than James Harden. He reflects the Rocket system perfectly.
I don't think you're wrong on that, Kevin. I mean, the Rockets, an analytically minded team. They love layups, free throws, and threes. Harden can get all of those done.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Nance comes in for Randall. And it's Williams in for Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates. And Harden, either intentionally or not, is really the poster child for a new era of analytics that's starting to drive basketball. I mean, he generates a lot of points, but most importantly, he does it with tremendous efficiency, in part because he lives at the free throw line.
Feeds to Terry. Monianis kicks to Brewer. And it's Houston with another.
Assist goes to Donatas Motiejunas.
Outside, Russell. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew.
Anyway, that's 81 points. Man, like
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.